And speaking about football, what some say is the greatest football player of all time, Tom Brady, has officially announced that he's retiring.
And to watch his journey for 22 years, really, just to flip the script, really put a perspective on my career, right? Because what people don't understand, I've been doing this 37 years. Not 20, 37. And being consistent. 37 years to have met. I could have retired years ago and never met you, Vlad. You understand? So to see Tom Brady go from each decade to do what he's done. And here's the thing. If Antonio Brown wouldn't have had a meltdown, because they only lost by 3 points, they would have won. If Antonio Brown would have played, they would have been, Tampa Bay would have been going back to the Super Bowl.
Leading up to that walkout, I don't know if you heard, but he had a whole bunch of like bonuses in like as part of his contract, and he had to do certain things in order to get the bonuses, which he hadn't done yet. So they got, him and his agent were trying to like argue with the Bucs, like, give him the bonuses without actually doing the things to get the bonus. And they weren't really like budging on that. And that led up to him having a temper tantrum and walking out the field.
Oh, so that's what it was.
That was part of it.
Because I saw
that was part of it.
I saw part of the interview. I saw it when I read an article how he was close to getting the bonuses.
He was.
He was close. Like one more game, he would have probably had it. He left a lot of money on the table. Let me tell you what I learned in that situation for people listening. Remember as we was growing up, they said, never make a decision when you're emotional. Right? You've heard that growing up. You never want to make important decisions when you're emotional. Am I right?
100%.
The coach, to me, shouldn't have cut Antonio Brown. He made a bad decision in a heated moment. The coach should have said, we're not going to discuss this issue right now. We still have more football to play. And then after they would have won the Super Bowl, I would have cut him going into the following season. And the reason why, when I ran track in high school, I didn't go to practice one day. My coach, Mr. Wilbur Jones, and I went to the game to be with the girls. And somehow when that game was over, the crowd parted like Moses had opened up the Red Sea. And there go Mr. Jones standing right there. And Mr. Jones said to me, Kirkland, I'm going to get you. Didn't understand. I'm 14 years old. A couple months later, I make the traveling squad to travel out of town. He walks up to me and says, Kirkland, you're not going. He taught me a lesson. My point with the coach should have been, we are here. Our feelings are not involved. We're here to win a Super Bowl. Now, once I win the Super Bowl, once I get what I want out you, then I'm going to let you go. But I'm not going to put my emotions in front of us winning the title, because the purpose of you here is to win the Super Bowl. I felt like when I saw it, I said, wow, you should have just held on to him and got him later. But because he took the pads off on the field, it was really disrespectful for him to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So he got caught up in emotion.
Yeah, I mean, he made a spectacle of himself on national television.
Sure did.